Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Kartavya Bhavan-3 at Kartavya Bhavan in New Delhi today. 150 people rescued so far in Uttarkashi district following a devastating flood caused by a cloudburst over Khirganga River. Both houses of parliament witnessed disruption by opposition parties over various issues. RBI keeps repo rate unchanged at 5.5%, also retains GDP growth forecast at 6.5%. And IMD issues alert for extremely heavy rainfall for Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated Kartavya Bhavan-3 at Kartavya Bhavan in New Delhi. The Prime Minister also inspected the new building and took note of its features. Union Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Manohar Lal was also present during the occasion. Kartavya Bhavan-3 is part of the broader transformation of the Central Vista. It is the first among several upcoming common central secretariat buildings that aim to streamline administrative processes and enable agile governance. Mr. Modi will also address a public program later in the evening. Relief and rescue operations are being carried out on a war footing in the Dharali region of Uttarkashi district in Uttarakhand following a devastating flood caused by a cloudburst over the Khirganga River yesterday. The Army, NDRF, STRF, District Administration and other teams are continuously engaged in rescue efforts. The administration has ensured proper arrangements for food, water, medicines and shelter at relief camps to provide immediate aid to those affected. Road connectivity has been disrupted in the Bhatwari area due to damaged roads, and efforts to clear landslides on the Uttarkashi-Harsil route are ongoing at a rapid pace. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami conducted an aerial survey of the disaster-affected areas today and carried out a detailed review of the relief and rescue operations at the Disaster Control Room in Uttarkashi.
बचाव और राहत के काम में आईटीबीपी लगी है, एनडीआरएफ, एसटीआरएफ और स्थानीय लोग सभी लोग बचाव के काम में लगे हैं। कल लगभग 130 लोगों को रात को रेस्क्यू किया गया है और अभी लगातार खोजबीन जारी है। काफी ज्यादा मौसम खराब होने के कारण से अनेक स्थानों पर मार्गों का संपर्क है वो कट गया है और कुछ पुल भी जो है क्षतिग्रस्त हो गए हैं। इसके कारण से वहां पर पहुंचना भी मुश्किल हो रहा है, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी सभी एजेंसियां सभी लोग रेस्क्यू के काम में लगे हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke with Chief Minister Dhami over the phone to get an update on the relief efforts and assured all possible assistance from the central government. NDRF Deputy Inspector General Mohsin Shahidi reported that around 150 people have been relocated to safer areas.
तकरीबन 150 लोगों को सुरक्षित स्थानों पर पहुंचाया गया है। अभी इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है कि 4 डेड रिकवरी हुई है और 100 से ज्यादा लोग बताए जा रहे हैं कि हताहत हो सकते हैं, मिसिंग हैं। एसडीएमए से और स्थानीय प्रशासन से कंफर्म न्यूज अभी अवेटेड है। लोगों को इंश्योर किया जा रहा है कि लोग सुरक्षित स्थान पर रहें ताकि अगर कोई सेकेंडरी ऐसा सिचुएशन होता है तो वहां पर वो हताहत ना हो। एनडीआरएफ की अभी 3 टीमें रास्ते में हैं क्योंकि रोड बाधित है और उसमें अभी रिपेयर चल रहा है।
Meanwhile, the Met Department has predicted continued rainfall across the state in the coming days. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Normal life has been disrupted across various parts of Uttarakhand due to continuous rainfall over the past 3 days. In the hilly regions, landslides have blocked roads in several locations. Water level in major rivers of the state have risen significantly, with some crossing the danger mark. The administration is alerting the public and relocating them to safer areas. The Met Department has issued a red alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall across all districts of the state today. Meanwhile, in Rudraprayag district, due to continuous rain, the Kedarnath Yatra has been temporarily suspended for the next 24 hours for safety reasons. Sakshi Singh, Akashvani News, Dehradun.
Both houses of parliament were adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' uproar over various issues. When the Lok Sabha met at 11 a.m., Speaker Om Birla paid homage to the victims of the 1945 Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings in Japan. He said 80 years ago, on 6th and 9th August 1945, atom bombs were dropped on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, due to which a large number of people lost their lives and many were wounded.
इस घटना ने पहली बार विश्व को परमाणु बम के विनाशकारी दुष्प्रभावों से अवगत कराया था। ये सभा विश्व को सामूहिक विनाश के हथियारों से मुक्त कराने के लिए अपनी प्रतिबद्धता पुनः दोहराती है तथा परमाणु हथियारों के उन्मूलन तथा वैश्विक शांति और सौहार्द सुनिश्चित करने के लिए सामूहिक रूप से कार्य करने का संकल्प लेती है।
The House also observed silence for a while as a mark of respect to the people who lost their lives. After that, the Speaker tried to run the question hour, but the opposition members started sloganeering, demanding discussion on the special intensive revision issue. As the noisy scene continued, the Speaker adjourned the House till 12 noon. Similar scenes were also witnessed in the Rajya Sabha. When the House assembled at 11 a.m., it paid tributes to Satyapal Malik, a former member of the House who passed away in New Delhi yesterday. Following this, the opposition members started protest, raising their issues. Deputy Chairman Harivansh said that as it is 0 hour, several members want to raise the matter of urgent public importance and creating disruption in the House is not appropriate.
मैं सबसे अपील करूंगा, माननीय एलओपी से भी अपील करूंगा कि 0 आवर जिसमें माननीय सदस्य अपनी समस्याएं देश की उठाते अपनी बात कहते हो मौका दीजिए। प्लीज आप मौका दें। प्लीज पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर ओनली कैन बी रेज्ड व्हेन द हाउस इज इन ऑर्डर। आप नहीं चाहते कि संसद चले या आप 0 आवर में लोगों को अवसर देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है। द हाउस इज एडजॉर्न्ड टू मीट एट 2 p.m.
Amid pandemonium, the House was adjourned till 2 p.m. The opposition MPs today held a protest at Parliament premises against the special intensive revision of electoral rolls in Bihar, demanding a discussion over this issue in the Parliament. Later, briefing media, Congress President and Leader of Opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge said the opposition parties want a discussion on the SIR exercise. He said the discussion on SIR is important to protect the voting rights of the people. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. The Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, of the Reserve Bank of India today kept the repo rate unchanged at 5.5%, maintaining a neutral stance.
After a detailed assessment of the evolving macroeconomic and financial developments and the outlook, the MPC voted unanimously to keep the policy repo rate under the Liquidity Adjustment Facility (LAF) unchanged at 5.5%.
Consequently, the standing deposit facility rate will be at 5.25% and the marginal standing facility rate and the bank rate at 5.75%. The RBI retained its financial year 2025-26 GDP growth forecast at 6.5% despite US tariffs on Indian imports. Inflation for the year is projected at 3.1%.
Considering all these factors, CPI inflation for the current year 2025-26 is now projected at 3.1%. This is down from 3.7% that we had earlier projected in June, with Q2 at 2.1%, Q3 at 3.1%, and Q4 at 4.4%. CPI inflation for Q1 next year, 2026-27, is projected at 4.9%.
A landmark Indian study has influenced global policy on tuberculosis. The World Health Organization, or WHO, has said that India's study that showed the positive impact of nutrition on the outcome of tuberculosis, or TB, contributed to global guidance on the world's most infectious disease. The study, led by the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, and conducted in Jharkhand, provided the first evidence that extra nutrition can significantly reduce TB cases and deaths. News just in. Lok Sabha has resumed its proceeding. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju criticised the opposition for not allowing the House to function. The Directorate of Enforcement, ED, is conducting search operations at 11 locations in Delhi, Noida, Gurugram and Dehradun today in a global cyber fraud case. According to the ED, foreign and Indian nationals were duped by fraudsters impersonating as the police, investigating officers and tech support service agents. The victims were threatened with arrests and extorted with their monetary assets, which were converted into cryptocurrencies. The investigation further revealed that the accused duped around 260 crore rupees in cryptocurrencies, which were further liquidated into cash through multiple Hawala operators and individuals at UAE. The United Nations has called the reports of a possible Israeli military expansion across the Gaza Strip deeply alarming, if true. At a UN Security Council meeting, Assistant Secretary General Miroslav Jenka warned that such action could have catastrophic consequences and could further endanger the lives of the remaining hostages in Gaza. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly met the security officials to finalize a new strategy, with media suggesting he supports a complete military takeover of Gaza. The India Meteorological Department, or IMD, has issued a red alert for very heavy rainfall over Uttarakhand for today. The Met Department also predicted very heavy rainfall over Himachal Pradesh during the day. Meanwhile, an orange alert has been issued for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Uttar Pradesh. Talking to Akashvani News, Senior IMD scientist R.K. Jenamani said an orange alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall has also been issued in Kerala, North Karnataka, Goa and Madhya Maharashtra for today.
In Uttarakhand, if we talk about the current condition, the heavy rainfall still continuing, and we have highest rainfall recorded in Haridwar at morning 08:30 during past 24 hours. In North Kerala, coastal Karnataka, South Interior Karnataka, Goa area is receiving fresh heavy rainfall spell today. For the Northeast India, there will be increase of the rainfall activity, and we have given the fresh heavy rainfall spell likely mainly 8 to 10 actually covering Assam, Meghalaya, and for the Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Bihar.
The spell of heavy rainfall continues in Himachal Pradesh. In the past 24 hours, the highest rainfall of 145 millimeters was recorded in Kasauli, Solan district. Rivers and streams across the state are in spate. In view of the bad weather, the Kinnaur district administration has suspended the sacred Kinnar Kailash Yatra until further notice. The meteorological department has issued a yellow alert for several regions of the state until 12th of August and has urged people to remain cautious. A report.
Due to intense rainfall, multiple incidents of landslides have been reported in various districts. As many as 613 connectivity roads are completely closed for traffic, while 4 national highways are also blocked. A total of 1,491 power transformers have gone out of service, severely impacting electricity supply in many areas. Water levels in the state's dams are also rising steadily due to the rainfall, and extra water is being released from the Nathpa Dam, Kol Dam and Pandho Dam as per prior notice. Consequently, the administration has advised people to stay away from rivers and streams. Meanwhile, keeping public safety in mind, all educational institutions in Solan and Sirmaur districts, as well as several subdivisions of Mandi, Kullu and Shimla have been closed today. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
And in sports, India's premier classical chess tournament, Chennai Grandmasters 2025, has been postponed till tomorrow after a fire incident at the Hyatt Regency Chennai last night. The third edition of Chennai Grandmasters was initially scheduled to kick off today with the opening round clash between Indian Arjun Erigaisi and American prodigy Evander Liang. A fire at the hotel forced the event to be postponed. After the fire incident, all players in both the Masters and Challengers sections, along with coaches and officials, were quickly evacuated and moved to a safe place. The 9-round 10-day event featuring 19 top grandmasters and an international master from India and around the world will run until the 15th of August, offering a total prize pool of 1 crore rupees and valuable FIDE circuit points. Benchmark domestic equity indices Sensex and Nifty were trading marginally down in a choppy afternoon trade today. Sensex was near flatline, down by 44 points to 80,666, and Nifty slipped 45 points to 24,605 when reports last came in. The broader market at the Bombay Stock Exchange was underperforming the frontline indices. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Kartavya Bhavan-3 at Kartavya Bhavan in New Delhi today. 150 people rescued so far in Uttarkashi district following a devastating flood caused by a cloudburst over Khirganga River. Both houses of parliament witnessed disruption by opposition parties over various issues. RBI keeps repo rate unchanged at 5.5%. also retains GDP growth forecast at 6.5%. And IMD issues alert for extremely heavy rainfall for Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala. And with that, we end the midday news.